no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out, now it's this, that, Fridays, we're serving the green. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a gangster, but I know a few things. I just rather get the bag and start collecting the ring.
It's week 6 of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got Aaron Rodgers. He was a tour de force a week ago. 6 passing touchdowns. It's the Packers and the Jets, and it's all up next.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Wilson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. This pass out wide to Hall. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Wilson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Rodgers going to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Green Bay need to get Aaron Rodgers some help at receiver, and they did so by picking Christian Watson 34th overall. That's the earliest they've taken a receiver since 2002. Watson has some NFL bloodlines as well. His dad, Tim, was also drafted by the Packers, and you know his father's very proud watching him pick up that 1st down there.
He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, 26.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 16. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run gets him 15 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And some room to work. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. The beautiful fake. And he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. The Packers in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And complete once again to Watson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
26. Stand 300. Inside.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. Rodgers now to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. Rodgers to throw once more. Quick slant to Watson. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Rodgers now on third and goal. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass as his guys are able to extend their lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Well, we had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California. On first down, right back to Hall. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Here's Wilson. And this one is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the shotgun, Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. On first and 10, it's Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Here's second and 10. To throw is Wilson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a third and 10. Now it's Wilson. Open man is Uzana. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. So Wilson runs off, and now they will go to the man they call Greg the Leg, Greg Zuerlein. He connected on his first, this from 41. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
After the made field goal, Zuerlein back out there now to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
26.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Come on!
shotgun now for Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Open man here is Conklin. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And that is incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Wilson will throw again. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to get the football back at their own 17. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He finds Watson. It's caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So we're at halftime. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. So here are the Packers now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Carl Lawson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, 626. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Jump out.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Being chased out left. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
Trailing here in the 2nd half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You've got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
26.
Rodgers again now. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target of the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him now. Find him. Find him.
He finds Watson complete. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed in the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it has worked.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st down, Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Wilson. Open man, complete downfield to Davis. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Corey Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Holding offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Again, it's Jones. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
He'll complete this one to Watson. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. On play action, now Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Rodgers now to throw. That's taken in by Watson. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line.
Hey, take 26.
Now it's Rodgers. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. The Packers on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. On play action, Rodgers. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Number 50, hey, you block over here. Run.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Come on. Next one. 26.
On first down, Rodgers steps away to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Rodgers to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point.
Touchdown, Packers! 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
64 weeks.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now when he picked 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Wilson getting right back to it after the pick six. Open man is Uzama. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 30 on 2nd down, Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jair Alexander. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw, it's Rodgers. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Rodgers now on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. A flag down. Let's see if this will stand.
Pass interference. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Rodgers throwing here. He finds Watson. It's caught. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Here's Rodgers. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now, it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Wilson. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a... Here's Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Packers all set to go again. That means we'll see Christian Watson. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore, because he is really...
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Rodgers looking to throw. Completes it again to Dobbs. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, They've just been effortless for them in this one, and that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Got Dobbs over the middle. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. And again, it's Rodgers. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for the head coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest.